Most notably, Davy Flores returns from suspension, and Dreandre Kerr is preferred to Prince Owusu, while Lorenzo Insigne is ruled out through injury. Ronald Donkor and Peter Stroud get the nod, but the big news is Emil Forsberg's inclusion in the 11.
Yeah, and he changes everything. I mean,
and the ball is kicked into play. Toronto FC and the New York Red Bulls locking horns at BMO Field. Alongside two-time MLS Cup finalist Kalen Carr, I'm Eric Krakauer. Cushion touch from Etienne Jr., but his pocket is picked by Edelman. Morgan gets a touch, brought to ground. Incidental contact in the end.
good look at this one here, and you can see Stroud just lifting it in, and for me, Morgan gets his foot to that ball, and you may want to have a look at this. For me, you can see makes the contact, and then in comes
after review, number 27 Toronto commits a tripping offense. The final decision is a penalty kick.
You have been proven correct. Emil Forsberg is 3 for 3 this season. He will step up. Forsberg calmly draws first blood.
devastating loss at home, 5-1 to their rival. You're looking for some leadership, you're looking for a response and some calmness, some poise, and
looking to catapult this one into the 18. Flores challenges, comes off second best. Here's Forsberg! Oh, Deshaun Johnson get the tips of his fingers on that one. He does. Chasing the ball for the most part. Lovely. Right in between the pegs. Bernardeschi. Still Bernardeschi looking for a window to shoot. Bernardeschi flashes that one just wide. Bernardeschi, it's inviting, and it's in! Well, Kevin Long has been in the battles all game long. But he rose into the clouds, and he got himself a goal, and parity is restored at BMO Field.
A lovely whipped-in ball there from Bernardeschi, and Long just drifts off, untouched, inside the 6-yard box, and gets in front of Von Zer and then just tucks it in easily to the back post. It's far too easy for him from a Red Bull perspective, but credit to Long for going away from goal and nodding it back on frame. But Etienne Jr. as to where his position was and if he obstructed the view or got in the way of Coronel to be able to make a play on that save. Found Forsberg a few times in those little pockets between the midfield and the back line.
Here's Von Zer, Danielis, back to Von Zer! Big save from Sean Johnson. And then cleaned up. But that is it for the first 45. Forsberg. Lots of space here for John Tolkin. Tolkin! Sean Johnson gets a glove to it.
John Tolkin, only one goal on the season. You can see with acres of space, so much time to think about it, sets himself up and then strikes it low past Johnson. So our fellow commentator, Brian Dunseth on SiriusXM, and I let Tony know about that statistic, and he was clear to point out that
reclaimed here by Bernardeschi, who tries to shake off Harper and does. Bernardeschi saved. Larrea now to ground. Referee right on top of it, and it's a penalty.
Bernardeschi just absolutely dancing past Harper and Tolkin. It's brilliant footwork on the end line, and a great save from Coronel, and the knockdown. The rebound comes right to Larrea. You can see the ball there is just spinning, and Stroud tries to have a bite at it. But Larrea is so clever just to put his left foot in front.
And Owusu pulls one back.
Owusu steps up, a little stutter step to see if Coronel might commit one direction. He went the same way just last week against Chicago.
Thompson couldn't reel it in. Von Zer. Dylan Nealis. Harper pushed the ground, and that's another penalty. A clumsy challenge. And it's Shane O'Neill with the infraction once again. They get themselves into trouble again.
And it's just lofted up here, and it's just clumsy here from O'Neal. He's watching the ball. He doesn't recognize where Harper is, and he just holds his ground there and comes right through the back of him. You have to understand where.
Morgan puts it away. It's corner pockets, and the 2-goal lead restored.
Morgan steps up and just opens the hips, strikes it cleanly past Johnson, and it's a gut punch for Toronto FC.
Bernardeschi gives the ball away. He's on a yellow, and now he's about to be off. You saw it coming. Frustration boiled over.
It has to be because the first yellow was from dissent, and then this one is a clear tactical foul with Dylan Nealis streaking down the end line, but much rather have your designated player, your really only pathway back into this match, on the pitch with a chance, and only 2-goal difference, and you can see the frustration just kicking the ball, but
he's done a lot of running tonight. Pocket picked, and now in transition, the Red Bulls looking to do damage once again. It's Elias Manuel with only Sean Johnson to beat. Elias Manuel! Count it!
then is able to get it right back from Morgan. Wonderful ball just to put him out in time and space, and Kevin Long is not going to catch him in that space. And
And that is it. The curtain comes down at BMO Field. A redemptive performance and win for the New York Red Bulls.